Hey everybody, it's Bengjie here in my new place. Blankets on the floor and bananas in the sack. Coffee in my cup. Well, coffee and chocolate. Anyway, this is the fourth attempt at making this video. I'm out of practice. Not like I was any good at it before, but I just want to go through some of the stuff I've been working on and kind of give you a quick update. I'm going to try to keep it under 6 minutes. It'll probably be 10, but let's just go for it. So, while I was staying with family for a couple months, I didn't really work on any big things, and I did manage to take my marathon box of goodies, all my good friend markers, good friend fun time markers. I think I just fucking dropped one. Where'd it go? Oh well, whatever. Here it is. Erasers, pens, all that good stuff. So I took that with me. I left this baby in the car so I could just kind of randomly draw while I was in the vehicle, and this baby as well. Let's get to this one. Well, let's get to this one first. I like this one better. So this basically has just been used over the year so I've had it for a while to really just work out random sketch ideas and logo stuff. Man, here comes the damn heater. Oh no, it's a fridge. Of course, working in marker on newsprint is just probably a bad idea. Should have did more pencil sketches. But like, here's an example of what I would do is, most of this you can tell it's in marker, and let's see if I can get the focus. Focus. Anyway, I would come in here and just kind of scribble, and then you can tell, at least somewhere like here, I drew the outline first, and then the other day I went in with pen and just started drawing something. And this is what kind of keeps me occupied. And it's like logo designs, and like I drew this guy in too. And I have a few finished things in here that I did a while ago. But for the most part, this is old. So I would take this to the park, and like one day I was at the park, and at Centennial Park, kind of just chilling there, and it was mid-October, and they were starting to put away some of the equipment, and some of the park service people were using a forklift to put away the benches, and they were taking them from the soccer pitch to the baseball field, and they were kind of like chaining them together and whatnot. So I just sat there for a couple hours and drew most of this, and I'll come back to this later, but I'm going to start drawing more portraits of men, because all the guys I draw end up looking like me one way or another, or there's just most of my males look the same. So that, and I clearly draw too many females too often, so I didn't want to seem like that much of a pervert. So I drew this as a park too. This took a couple of days coming back and forth. They had taken out the docks for the paddle boats and had them up in the parking lot, and I was just kind of using different techniques, and I was really happy when I got to the tree, because I was trying to do something different. I wanted to stop using lines to represent, as I use a lot of lines. Instead, I wanted to use shading again, and I just started just going crazy and ended up doing this tree, and it was one of the. I liked it, and I'd like to do it a little bit more often. So I kind of use different techniques in this because it's something else I've been wanting to try to do is use pen and pencil and kind of mix things together. I'm already almost at 5:30, so let's see here. Here's just random prints that I didn't do these. I did these back at the old place, but stuff that's in here just haven't finished yet. These are button pins that I'm working on. Pin designs. You'll probably see me give them out or sell them next summer when I'm out and about. So since it's winter and there is snow outside, this is the time of year where I don't really get out much because it's difficult for me, not just because of the snow, but because of the cold. My muscles just cramp up, or literally it feels like I have no real strength. So it's kind of crappy. So whatever, moving on. I wanted to show you guys this because this was in that newsprint book, and basically this was a sheet I was using to come up with a logo design for myself that I wanted to take one of these little guys, blow them up, and make a large screen print image, silkscreen image. And they sat blank there on the sheet for a while. Like you could say I started doing in crayon and whatever. And I was like, well, I better use marker instead. This looks better. And so the other day I wanted to practice doing portraits. So this is supposed to be Lacey Chamber? I don't know. And just a picture I've seen on the internet. And for the most part, unless it's like a commission for somebody, I just kind of use the photos as a reference. And if it looks like how it's supposed to look, awesome. But for the most part, I just kind of go with it. Because in a way, I'm still learning. I mean, I'm always learning. And it's always practice. I like how our teeth are just kind of like... I didn't want to change it, so I just kind of left it. Again, that's why I like working in pen, because you can't take it away. It's there. So I'm coming up at 8 minutes, so I'm going to fly through some of this other stuff real quick. This book, I've had it for a while. It's pretty used and abused, and with the same premise where I have started to draw over some of the stuff that's in here. A lot of this stuff in this book was for ideas for other people that I just haven't finished or come back to, or for one reason or another. Some of it is just crazy insane that I just come back to, and I'll test my markers or splatter some paint on, and I'm just going to flip through so you can see what's going on here. Come on, baby. Just do this. Yeah, that'll be fine. So, anyway, coming to 10 minutes. Sorry to waste your time. See if there's anything great in here. Not really. I mean, I'm running. I guess the point of this is I'm starting to run on a clean sheet, so I think that's why I've started to work on drawing over these other pages. Because I feel bad, because a lot of the stuff that you see that you like, or that looks cool, there's so much that's just doodles in practice, and nothing comes of it. Oh, here's a perfect example. Also, this was just some drawing of this, and I started coloring it in, and I drew this chicken there, and this woman. She's not a chick, she's a badass. She's some friggin' Russian militia friggin' protester from back in the day. So there's just all kinds of stuff in here that I'm slowly starting to come back to, and that you'll see be used later on for different projects. Coming in 11 minutes. Try to wrap it up under 15. This one, Some Days. I think that's going to be like a fictional rock band venue poster, maybe. I don't know, because I wanted to start doing some of that too. And I think I'm kind of coming down to where's the beer vortex? Is that in here? No. So there's really not a lot that I have undertaken. Here are some of the pages from this. Here's the beer vortex. Again, it was a practice. If you ever wonder why my spelling's bad or things just don't look right, it's because I don't throw this stuff away. I'll just say fuck it and keep using it and go with what I'm making and use it one way or another for something else down the road. "12 minutes. Like, it just looks like a page of doodles, but somewhere or another I'm gonna finish this. Like, I've been working on this for a while. She started first. She's not drawn very well. It's just in marker, something quick. And then I just went back and took a reference image and started drawing a background, and that's where I am with that. Okay, we're at 2:36. I'm gonna see what we can do here for you. Where is my booklet? Where's my booklet? So this is what I've been using to keep me busy otherwise as well. It's I want to finish this completely. It's 50 pages. Let's see if I back this up just a little bit more. Seriously, I'm going to keep it under 15 minutes. It's not completely finished. Some of it, you can tell, is metallic colors. I don't know if you can see that. And I try to draw from memory. Well, not this guy, but a lot of just instruments as they kind of came to mind, and would just draw what I could without reference. I drew this because I could see this, or no, this through this. So I just kind of traced over it. Harmonica. I used to have one of those. I think I still do somewhere. Some of this red marker started seeping through on my tambourine. So obviously, again, you know, things are the way they are, and I just leave them as that, because if I worry about what it's going to look like, I'm never going to want to say anything's finished. Okay, so these are almost an accordion. It's kind of And I think that's it. You got a lot of ways to go. Also, if you have a Nintendo 3DS, here is my friend code. 409831590228 WBGX. We're out.